Hello.
Hello.
So I noticed there's a lot of folks these days. It's part of certain groups in Islam that are saying you gotta wear a veil if you're a woman, either all the time or most of the time, and different levels of veiling. Yeah, and there's even some women in that culture saying, yeah, and not only did God tell me to do that, but also uh, it keeps me from being objectified by a bunch of men that might otherwise not treat me well.
Uh huh.
So what's the problem with veiling? Let's veil everybody. Well, all the women anyway, because God likes it, and on top of that, it keeps those nasty men away that are going to objectify you and treat you badly.
Uh huh. Well, I guess the first question is, um, it's interesting that there would be this God who apparently made or designed humans, both male and female, would then decide, oh, um, the male, yeah, you can do whatever, but the woman, let's hide her in something permanently, as much as possible, and certainly outside of the house.
That does seem a bit like if God really didn't love that, could have probably what?
Yeah, could probably have just designed women with veils built in, if God's all powerful.
Hmm. Okay, so that's the God part.
Yeah, and then the other part is the objectification part, which it certainly makes sense. Yeah, if a woman isn't wearing a lot and walks by, there's the old cliche, walks by a construction zone, and then she gets catcalled and woohoo, weep, weep, all kinds of whistling. If she's wearing enough material that she's completely hidden, that's probably going to make that rather, well, more difficult, because you won't be able to see who it is, and ultimately those men were judging the women as they walked by.
Okay, so that's now you're saying that's good for, so we should veil. After all, that makes sense then.
Yeah, but here's the question. Um, that kind of veiling would be in response to really shitty behavior on the part of men.
Okay.
Yeah, and if we're doing something in response to shitty behavior on the part of men, where they aren't treating women the way even they would want to be treated, if the tables were turned, then really we're just masking a bigger problem with veiling.
A bigger problem.
Yeah, the one that these men are misbehaving, and now we're making women have to do something instead of making the men stop misbehaving.
So we should, instead of veiling, we should tell those men to quit objectifying women and not do those things that make women uncomfortable like that?
That would be the idea. So rather than putting some sort of band-aid on the problem, trying to fix it, let's go to the source of the problem and really deal with it.
Well, I see your logic, but good luck to us all. Bye.
Bye.